This is the trading view for Monday, the 6th of November 2023, and this is the second week of the month. I was looking at Tesla and Nvidia, and Tesla tried to push past R4. Actually had to use a different set of pivot points. So we actually pushed past R4, and then we created a hammer here, which could have been a nice signal to enter for a reversal, which is what happened here. We had a difficult open. We had a difficult first 5 minutes because it was acting a little bit like an open auction, but it ended up sending out a nice signal here for a reversal, which should have been the entry. And you can see here you can have a 50-cent stop loss, and it dropped nicely within range. Into the range of the Camarilla pivots, and drop inside the pre-market high. Drop below the pre-market low, but we're still well within the range of yesterday's price action. And I'm doing the review now because I wasn't able to finish my day at goal. I was trading Nvidia and I was looking for this short right now, but for this stock I have to use the Camarilla pivots. But before that, on Tesla, I missed out on so many opportunities. We actually had another opportunity for entry right here. We threw a hammer right at R3 and the pre-market low. So that should have been my last opportunity to enter with, again, a nice stop loss. And I missed out on this trade. I missed out on it as I was typing the notes for Tesla. And it's unfortunate. It might reverse from S3, but because we are selling off on the daily as well, we are at R3 on the daily, I'm not very confident for a return. This is not an open reject reverse as much as it is an action period and then just a sell-off. And I don't know if we're gonna reverse too much, especially now that we're trading below the previous day close. I don't know if it's gonna give me a nice return. It could, but what I'm done for today. On Nvidia, we had an open drive at first, and I almost took this reversal, but because the stock was very spready, it had a 20-cent spread. I didn't take it then, and then it pretty much engulfed on the next candle. So I knew that the price wasn't gonna drop. It was turning out to be an ABCD pattern, ABCD pretty much, and we still had to hit R4. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the wrong. Yeah, so we still had to hit R3 and the pre-market high. So once we run for it, we threw a nice doji. But the stock was still very weaky, so I wanted to wait for it to settle down. And so once we drop below the pre-market high and actually close below the pre-market high, I waited for this push towards the top. And once we failed to continue higher, I knew that, okay, I had the perfect signal right here, selling pressure. We had the doji, and we actually closed below pre-market high after this big run up. So there was no possibility of continuation. And this stock actually turned into an open reject reverse. So I knew it will be a nice opportunity to at least drive through the open price. So I pulled the trigger with a nice share size. And my mistake here was partialing too aggressively because the stock actually ran to 3R and more. 50 cents stop loss here. So 457.71. 2R will be 456.71. And 455.71 will be 4R. So you run to 3R, and I partial aggressively, and then move my stop loss to break even, and I got stopped out at break even. So I only hit 1R target today. But with traverses, I have to partial to 3 to 1. It's just that I increase the size of my risk, and it was a bit unnerving it made me nervous. So I was a bit hesitant with my entries today, and I was a bit hesitant with how I was partialing. So I was very careful. So I took this trade on Nvidia, which was pretty much a traverse from R3 to S3, got stopped out, and then stock continued down, and then pulled back here. So I wouldn't even get stopped out. I would have hit my main target here at the bottom of at the top of this range, actually, top of yesterday's range, and a lot of areas to enter. And then I missed out a trade here. This will be the second opportunity to enter for an R3 short, but I look at this hammer. It's too long, and then the next candle seems strong as well, but it wasn't engulfing that. I could have made my entry, but it wasn't the best candle formation, and the level 2 was a bit bullish at this point as well, but that was the biggest run actually to the bottom. And now I missed out on this entry, these two entries. So this area right here was respected throughout the morning, and I should have made an entry on this hammer, but I missed out on it. And then this is the last opportunity, the last ability to grasp it, and then partial aggressively again, I guess, was this point. But I didn't take it, so now I'm ending the day with only one trade, not hitting the daily goal in terms of profits, but we took an excellent trade. We respected our rules. Morning routine. Had an excellent pre-market plan, executed without fear, respected stop losses. So my goal is taking good trades. It's not hitting my profit target. So but we only hit 1 hour today, which is fine. It's a Monday, and we're using high risk, which changes the way I calculate things, and the emotional aspect of it as well can affect my trading, but it shouldn't. And this trade was an traverse, so it's an A trade. Executed. 1 hour. A trade, yes, W, and 1 hour. And that's it for my trading review. Hopefully I can hit the ground running tomorrow. We might continue the sell-off. A lot of stocks ended within the daily selling range, so we'll see if we continue weaker tomorrow. But that's it for my trading review. Only 1 hour, but at least it was a good trade.